I'm Michael.
And I'm Matt.
We're from Mandroid Echostar.
And this is PureGrainAudio. It feels pretty great. We put a lot of work into it. The studio process was a pretty new experience for us. Not that we haven't recorded in a studio before, but doing that kind of amount of music was quite challenging.
Kicking the balls.
Yeah, but fun too.
Yeah.
We all really enjoy pretty much every aspect of what we're doing. It's very exciting, and it's been a long journey to where we are now.
Yeah, we've been sitting on it for a while. It's gonna be nice to finally put out this 10 songs we've been sitting on for so damn long. We've put so much time and effort into. I've never put out a full-length album in any of the shitty bands I've been in before this. So this is a whole new experience and bucket list checked off. So it's pretty awesome. Kind of had a rough experience, to be honest.
It was tough.
It was tough. It was a tough go. I think my favorite part was learning about all of the bullshit that goes along with, being on a label and recording with new people, and it was a growing experience. So I liked the growing experience because we still turned out an album that I'm super proud of, and we overcame a bunch of crap to get there. So I think just growing as a band was my favorite part of this album because we got through a bunch of shit and we came out on top, I think.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of recording was that sweet coffee maker in the studio.
And
just
sushi.
ground the beans right in the machine. It's damn good. There are things that we can't really get into.
We're not going to get into.
Yeah.
I think what I would change, we would come at it more prepared, I think. Because we set in our ways how we recorded before, and we recorded with the same guy twice, and how we did it was perfectly fine, and it worked well for us. And then we worked with two new gentlemen, and it didn't work for them, and they weren't budging, so we had to change. So I think being more prepared to work with new people and be more prepared as a band, I think is something I would change for the next round.
I don't think we really have any expectations. We're really proud of the music, and we're kind of just throwing it out there and seeing who bites, really,
Yeah, I mean, expectation-wise, we want to tour the States, we want to get out into Europe, we want to play some awesome festivals, the classic shit that every band wants to do when they put out an album, get some exposure, play some cool things, see the world on the band's dime, and see if people give a shit about the music we make, because we love it, and see if somebody else gives a crap too. I would say the diversity in everything, because a lot of people just listen to one song or see a band and pigeonhole them right off the bat, but our albums are very different from one song to the next, I think, anyway. But
definitely,
that could just be me. But I want people to know that we're not just a one-trick pony, and you got to dive into the entire album to see what we're actually about. We're musicians who love every type of music, and I think it shows throughout our album. So people need to just embrace the entire package as opposed to pigeonholing us as some prog metal band that does one thing. I love PureGrainAudio.